Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here today with me. Today we're going to do some exercises to release your tight shoulders. We will be using a small towel. So if you want to grab one right now, and then we'll go ahead and get started standing up. Okay. We're going to begin. You can set your towel down for right now. We're going to begin with some shoulder rolls. So you're going to take your shoulders, give them a nice little round forward and back. We're going to repeat that a few times, forward and back. And once more. Now we're going to take our fingertips, place them on your shoulders, and then your elbows are going to draw a circle on the walls, and they're going to circle backwards. When you do your circles, keep a nice range of motion where it feels comfortable. Don't go too far where you're pinching your shoulder blades together. All right, one more time. Then we're going to do a full arm circle. So you're going to go ahead, take your arms forward. Your palms face each other. They turn when they're up overhead, and then they turn again back in towards to face you. So we'll go up with the palms together, turn them out, and then when they come back in, they're facing each other. One more time. Rotate out and rotate in. And we're going to put the whole thing together. We'll do 2 of each, starting with the shoulder rolls. Nice big juicy rolls. And then your fingertips up, elbow rolls, and then full arm circle roll twice through. Let's do that one more time. Shoulder rolls. 1, 2, elbows. 1, 2, full arm circle around, and last one. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and round the shoulders a little. So I'll show you from the side. You can interlace your fingers together, press your palms away, and gently pull your shoulder blades apart. Now I'm going to show you from the back here. Shoulder blades pull apart. And then you're going to release your fingertips and press your arms back. Let's repeat that. Fingertips together, round, and pull your shoulder blades. You can take a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Exhale, press back. Again. Round your shoulder blades. Exhale, release your hands and extend your heart to the ceiling. Last time. Press away. Release the fingertips. Open your chest and release. Okay, we're going to grab your towel now. Okay, so you can wind it up, and then what we're going to do is bring it up overhead. And go pretty wide. First thing you want to do is pull apart. Gently pull apart. So what it does is makes the towel taut, but it also helps place your shoulder in the socket. So we're going to go up, keep that nice tautness on your towel, and then we're going to bend your elbows and come down. So we'll start with just above the head and then press up. As you do this, you're going to try and stand straight. So the tendencies for this start to happen. We're going to try and avoid that. Right, down and up. Then we're going to go behind your head. So you're going to bend behind. Now only go behind if you can keep your head still. If you have to push your head forward, then don't go behind. Or maybe get a longer towel if one arm's going and then the other. You want to keep them even. So you get a longer towel to keep them nice and even. Inhale down, exhale, press up, and press. One more. And then arms in front. Keep the towel taut, and we're going to draw basically like a big box over the top of your head all the way around. So we'll start by lifting one side, bring it up and back behind, down to the other side, and in front. Go the other way. To the side, to the back, other side, and front. Reverse. That's it. To the side, back and front, side, up, side. One more time around. Last time, you guys. Up, back, up, side, and front. Excellent. Okay, good. Now we're going to take our towel with us and we're going to go to the mat. So go ahead and lay down. Knees can be bent and line up your heels with your sits bones. Those are the bones in the glutes that we sit on. All right, start with getting your towel taut, and we're going to do an overhead reach. So inhale, lower. And as you do that, make sure you don't pop your ribs. You want to keep your ribs on the ground. And then reach to your thighs. So inhale, overhead, keeping the towel taut without your ribs lifting, and then exhale, come back. So now you can start to draw your core muscles in, your abs, like you're pulling from a tight belt across your waist, and then a little zipper, a zipper from your pelvis up to your ribs. Inhale through your nose, exhale, reach. One more time. Inhale and reach. Let's take our arms overhead, and this time go ahead and set them down if they can comfortably rest. You can bend your elbows a little if you need to. All right, otherwise, you can just hold them there. And we're going to go for a bridge here. If you can rest, just let them be heavyweight. And then scoop your belly in, lengthen your spine, reach your arms long so they're either on the floor or hovering. And then roll back down, stretching away from your towel. So you're trying to lengthen your spine away from your towel toward your feet. Go again. Scoop and curl, roll up. Reach your towel one way, your thighs the other way, and take it back down. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Bridge up. Towel's nice and long. Your thighs are nice and long. Inhale here, and then exhale. Come back down. Bring your hands partway up towards the ceiling. Now you're going to do a straight bridge. You're just going to lift your hips, pull the hands to your thighs, they meet in the middle, and then lower your hips partway down in a straight spine. Inhale. Go again. Exhale. Press. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Keep your towel taut. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale is up. Think that you're holding a ball on your inner thighs. 3 more. 3. You got this. 2 more. 2 and 1. Okay, roll your spine back down all the way. Excellent. Okay, let's take our towel. You can set that down and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And then you can rest and let your head do a little drop to the left, a little drop to the right, once more to the left and to the right. Good. Back to center. We're going to do some arm circles. So you can set your towel aside. Lower your hands toward your hips. Palms are facing in. Now you want to hold your shoulder in place here. So don't let your shoulder drop to the floor. Hold it gently up off the mat. Now rotate your palms to the ceiling. And you're going to circle around. And then right about here, when you get past the ear, the palms start to turn in. You're rotating your arm. And then bring them back. Palms to the ceiling. Palms start to turn in, face each other. Repeat. All the while, holding your pelvis still. And we'll change your direction here. So up, keep your abs in so the ribs don't lift off the mat. Circle around, and then the palms come back in to face each other. Then they face the ceiling, and then they turn back in and face your hips. You can do this standing up too. It's just nice to have the back touching something here so it's easier to not arch your back and pop your ribs. Okay, last one. That's it. All right, good. We're going to come up to hands and knees. Okay. So We're going to start with lengthening one arm out in front of you. So you're going to slide your hand literally on the mat, and then when it comes up, the palm turns in, gets facing your midline, and then slide it back down. Push the floor away, draw your abs away from the mat, and do the other side. And then we're going to keep your head nice and still. Exhale, extend, and just go as far as is comfortable to you. And back in. If you feel like your shoulder does this at some point, starts to elevate, try to stop at that point and come back in. Okay, now we're going to go out and hold, and we're going to extend your opposite leg. So we're going to go out, hold here, zip your abs in, push the floor away, use your glute and hamstring to hold your leg up. Breathe, and then slide in. Keep pushing the floor away. Slide your arm out and opposite leg, belly in. It's like you're trying to be as light as possible on the mat. You don't want to collapse and sink into your wrist. You want to lift up, make yourself light. Okay, come back in. First side, slide out. Inhale, come in. Exhale, slide out. Using your breath can really help. Inhale, come in. Last two. In. And last one. And in. Continue to pull away from the floor. We're going to take your fingertips on your shoulder, and then you're going to rotate your spine, draw a little circle with your elbow, and then bring it back. We'll stay on the same side. So it starts with this hand on the floor. You push the floor away from you. It's like you're traveling up your arm. Rotate. The elbow can go back, and then bring it around. Now, we're going to go ahead and do it with the full arm. So bring your arm in front, rotate your spine, bring your hand back to your hip, and then turn and come back down. Same side. Slide your arm out. Palm is facing in. Now the palm turns out, away from you, and then it turns back in. One more time. Twist. Palm in and down. Okay, other side. Fingertips go onto your shoulder. Start with the hand on the mat. You push away, you draw up across the shoulders, and then you're going to take your elbows, circle it back, and then forward. So you rotate your spine, and then the arm circles and comes back without forcing this. So it's not going as big as you can, right? That would be kind of forcing and jamming your shoulder. You want to avoid doing that. Go ahead and take your full arm back and around. Once more, slide up, back, and around. Last two. Rotating your arm in the socket as you go. Last one. And bring it back. Okay, we're going to do a little thread the needle next. So here, I'm going to take one arm, reach it through on this space underneath, here underneath your chest, between the other arm and leg. And then start with the hand on the floor. Push the floor away. Rotate your spine and then extend your arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Feed through. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you feed through. Inhale. Start with the hand on the floor. Push the arm. Rotate your shoulders. One more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, side two. So push the floor away. Inhale, open without forcing your shoulder. Right, just bring as far as you can in the socket comfortably, and then rotate. Inhale, push your floor away. Exhale and twist. Inhale, press. Exhale and twist. Two more. One more. Back to all fours. And then we're going to do a couple exercises on the stomach. So come on down. Bring your arms out to the sides, bending your elbows. You can turn one cheek and rest it on the mat. We're going to take our toes. We're going to gently press them into the floor. That's going to help turn the glutes on just a little bit, not too much, just a touch, very small. Draw your abs in, and then we're going to press your forearms down into the mat. Lift your chest up. Your head looks at the floor, then turn your head the other way and come down. Okay, go again. Press your arms into the ground. That helps turn on your upper back muscles, right? And that's what we're working here. We're working our upper back. So to have good mobility in your shoulder, you need to stretch out the front muscles and strengthen your back muscles to get good range of motion. Press up and back down. This time, take your arms with you. Exhale, rise. Turn your head, inhale, and float down. And lift. Inhale and lower. Exhale, abs pull in two. Lift. Inhale, lower. So you shouldn't feel this in your low back. If you do, keep your hands down and draw your abs in a little more. Let's go last two. And last one. And then rest. Okay, let's do a little stretch. Bend your knees. You can do a little windshield wiper right here. That should give you a nice little stretch, a little rotation in your spine. Okay, back to center. Straighten your legs. Now, we're going to be hovering our head the whole time. We're going to take our fingertips, gently set them. If you can, set them on the back of your head. Otherwise, put them here. No strain, right? This would be straining. You don't want to do that. So maybe start just down here. Then work your way up to your forehead, and then you can work your way up to the back of your head. And then extend your arms out. Rotate the palms to the ceiling without your shoulders dropping to the floor. Bend your elbows and gently bring them in. And you might only go about this far the first couple times. Then we're going to reverse. Palms turn, bring it back. Let's keep them in front of the forehead. Let's just stick with that, make it easier. And then rotate. And then you bend your elbows as far as you comfortably can go without jamming your shoulder to your ear. And front, around. Keep your shoulders up. How high can they go without being forced is the key. Lots of times people want to go big, and so they'll force it, and that can put stress on your shoulder joint, right? Just by doing this a few times, you'll start to get a greater range of motion. So there's never a need to force to go bigger. It'll start to happen naturally. All right, last time. And all the way back. All right, let's rest, put our hands down. Okay, now we need to stretch our back. Let's take our knees forward. Sit back to a little child's pose. If your forehead rests, go ahead and set it down. And we're going to bring our arms back and let our shoulders just relax here. They did a good job. We're going to let them round and let gravity do its job and just let them draw down to the floor. Nice full breath in and out. All right, take your hands to the mat. Use your hands to help push you up, all the way back up. Okay, all right, and that's it. We're done for today. Thanks so much for joining me. And remember, if you want the full version of this video, you can go ahead to my Empowered membership. Thanks. Take care.